Hello, welcome back to another YouTube video. And I'll be working on my sketchbook. And here is Mr. Berrynut's sketchbook again. I'll be working on a watercolor self-portrait and just want to have a chat with you. So sit back, enjoy and relax. I'll be using this watercolor kit. It's art philosophy, confetti, and I could say the quality is pretty neat. At this part of the process, I'll be starting with the sketching. Anyways, I want to have an art chat on why I'm basically doing a self-portrait. I want to talk about myself. So, who am I? Who am I in the real world? And how did I get to love art? Actually, art began as a hobby, and I really loved doing some doodles and creating some monsters before in just a regular notebook. Those notebooks, with lines. I love doing monsters and imagining them in real world. It used to be a childhood thing, and it developed later on to be a personal thing that I love drawing more and more often so. Art was actually not an easy thing for me. Actually, I learned to develop my skills in art later on in my senior years, and it still became pretty difficult. My art developed into a more cartoon style to a more anime style, but I did not find it pretty nice for me. So I had to switch up some things. I did more and more practices, and later on, it did develop to where it is now. But that was a pretty challenging experience. Actually, till this very day, I am still developing my art, and it's not somewhere I want it to be yet, but it's getting there, and I don't think I'll ever stop learning art. It will forever be a learning process. It was an experience. It's something I should be enjoying, and I don't even know what style I prefer, but I guess I'll go with the more cartoon one for now. And as for the self-portrait, maybe not so cartoon, but I'm trying things and I'm enjoying, and that's always what's important. Actually, right now, I'm in my college years, and I'm studying at a university, specifically under the course of advertising arts. Yeah, it's actually a pretty objective course when it comes to the art field, but I am enjoying it. I am being taught discipline in art. Basically, I'm being taught how to treat my art in a professional way, as well as still enjoying it, and it's pretty nice. So, do I suggest that you go to an art school or art university for you to improve your art? Well, for me, honestly, I don't think so. But it will help you, but it's not necessary because you can still find resources online and it will help you get to where you want to be. It's just a matter of own self-discipline and how you'll teach yourself to get there. And so far, this is my artwork, and I could say that I pretty like it. I think I did my best, and that's what should matter the most. Here it is. Now it's color time. Now, disclaimer, I am by no means an expert in art, but I'll be speaking by my own experience on what I think makes my art process efficient and get the most out of the practices that I do. Well, first is whenever I try to do an artwork, I make sure I do get some references or at least some inspiration to do it. Now, this doesn't apply when it comes to doodles and stress relieving sketches. Sometimes I do that to just put my thoughts out there, but it doesn't have to be perfect. But on the actual process of the art, I make sure to really use references. Not copy though, I just use it as a basis. Now the next one is, I think, probably not all would like, but for me, hopping from one style to another really helps out my art process in a sense that it doesn't become stale and I do not get into that art block that some people get into because I try different things. It's very nice to try different things because it gives you the range and also experience what works and does not work for you. And the last thing is probably comfort. That whenever you're working, you should be comfortable at your own pace, at your own time, and where you are. What materials? Well, of course, it depends on the project itself, if you are required to work on a certain material or not. But make sure to put yourself in a comfortable spot where you wouldn't have any difficulties on focusing on external things besides your art. And of course, I could be rambling hours and hours on what would be efficient for your artwork. But of course, it all still depends on you, what works best for you. And most of all, enjoy the process. Now, maybe those are just a few things that I could give to help you out, maybe, in how you could work more effectively in your own art. But I think I may want to talk about now about any future plans I have for this channel and for the incoming videos. Now in this channel, I'd like to continue doing some speed paints and speed drawings. Maybe also try on doing some just sketchbook stuff. Ones that doesn't require too much of a finished illustration, but just talk about some things that I may want to talk about and you may find interesting too. Collaborations are also one thing that I'd love to do soon on this channel. And I don't actually have any current plans or recent plans about doing that now, especially in the situation of this pandemic. It's a little impossible to do that, but I'll be doing it in a future video, and that's for sure. Maybe not now though. I may also want to venture out on the digital part of the artworks that I'm doing. I post digital works in my IG, and I also love to do some digital works from time to time. Anyway, here is the work, and I think it's time to put some colored pencils and poster paints on the artwork. So enjoy! And now here is the art. As you can see, it looks quite finished, but I don't usually stop here because it's too plain for my eyes and I like to do some sprinkles on it. And by sprinkles, I mean poster paints. Alright, so here I'm putting on some blobs and this should just do the right touch and just the right magic on how the final artwork would turn out to be. Also, a little plug. Happy birthday to my friend Athena. You are amazing. See you soon in school and enjoy your birthday. Anyways, that is about it for this video. And I hope you enjoyed my art process. And later you'll see the final artwork. And I'd say I pretty like it. Thank you for watching and see you on the next one. Have a GG day.